Good afternoon, trainees.
Good afternoon, sir.
Let us pray. You may have no seat. So, we are now in the housekeeping NC2. Next slide, please. So, I am your assessor. I am John Edwin Gomez. So, we have our orientation. Let's go. Here in the school and Technological University of the Philippines, Manila. Next go. So, our house, before I get, we have attendance. You have image. And then I will give you a diagnostic test. Finish. Thank you so much. So our house rules, you attendance. Now I give the attendance for you. The time management, 3 hours. Always be in our time management. And then the dress code, we have a t-shirt, the white t-shirt, or the polo t-shirt. We have black socks, with a black sock, and then the pants black, and then the workshop material. Next po. So our vision is to be the transformational leader in the technical education and skills and development of the Filipino workforce. And our missions is to set directional, promulgate standards, and implement quality assured, inclusive, and globally competitive skills and training certification. Next go. So here are the 10 CBT principles. Number 1, based on the competency standards. Here are the training curriculum that is directly developed from industry to improve the standards. The number 2, modular structure is the learning is broken down into small, manageable units or the modules. Number 3, and the gradualized and self-paced or the learner progress at their own speed. Let's go. For number 4, the work-based training, it is the focuses that on the actual task, the performance in the worker. So you get an actual test to demonstrate that what I want to demonstrate to you. So number 5, the task-oriented materials is the learning materials are directly related to competency standard and the modules. Number 6, the performance-based assessment. This is the evaluation that is based on collected evidence and the competence. How will the task is performed rather than just test? Next is the number 7. On and off the job components. The training combines the theoretical knowledge or the classroom and a practical skill application for workshop or industry. So number 8, the recognition of prior learning, or this is the RPL. It recognizes the existing skills and knowledge of learning already possesses. And then number 9, in the multiple entry access points, it allows the learners to enter and leave the training program based on their needs and progress. And here's the number 10, the accredited programs to approve the training. The programs are registered and monitored for quality. Next part. So here's the competency-based training. So the student, you can program the orientation, the role of the training, administrative or the RPO, the organized learning strategy, and then the student select the competency and receive instruction, administer learning contract, provide materials, introduce CBLM materials, introduce the use of achievement and progress report. And then the next is 1 to receive assessment and advice. Practical skills in the workshop. observe demonstration. So dito ako papasok, mag-observe ako sa inyo kung anong ginagawa nyo doon sa pinapagawa ko sa demonstration. And then use the manuals. And then view multimedia materials, review the learning package, and next steps, the instructor, observe the performance. As said as earlier, yun yung gagawin ko, yung mag-observe para sa inyo. And then the student attempt the task, ayan dyan yung mag-demo. The instructor rates the performance, and then dito pa yung ma-rate yung mga performance to you are the competent or not. And then students rate their own performance. Siyempre, mag-rate din kayo ng performance ko. And then, if the student have enough competency being achieved, yes, yung kung competent ka kasi, yes, kasi nagawa mo na maayos. If not naman po, you're not competent, you are satisfactorily performed competency. So, babalikan niyo po ito, yung from the top. So, ito, dyan po kayo babalik sa kasi kung wala, kung ang tawag dito, kung pa po yung prior learning nyo, parang pa po siya. Kung babalikan nyo ulit ito para i-analyze nyo ulit. Kapag yes na po yung competency nyo, and proceed na po sa yung exam program. Okay? Get it? Yes. Next po. So, the trainee role, that's the responsible na yung responsible ko for guide the learners through the cognitive training or CBT to develop technical skills, to prepare session plan, maintaining facilities, deliver instruction, and evaluate student proficiency to ensure the compliance with national standard, ultimately aiming for trainees to receive their national certificate. And then for you, yung gagawin nyo, their primary role is to drive their own learning or in demonstration, and the process identifying needs, utilizing learning materials, practicing skills, and completing self-assessment to achieve competence at their own space. Next po. So, here's the evaluation system. Next. They have institutional assessment, the national assessment, or yung makukuha yung COC, or the NC2 process. So, housekeeping have the Manila training duration. We have 18 hours for the basic. We have 18 hours for the common, and then 400 hours naman for the core, for the demonstration. Next one. So, the basic competency. Next slide, please. So, in the basic competency, we have the participate in workplace communication, work in safe environment, practice career professionalism, practice occupational health and safety procedures. Next one. For the common naman for competencies, so here are develop and update industry knowledge, observe the workplace and hygiene procedures, perform computer operation, perform workplace and safety practices, and provide effective customer services. Sa the core competency, yes, we have a provide valid services to guests, display professional valid standard, care for guest property. Yes. For the service quality, is every interaction from booking to final cleaning shape the customer perception and the overall satisfaction or the workshop area. Yeah. Ang gagawin natin, we have a demonstration for our housekeeping. Housekeeping is the management or the routine maintenance of a home, office, or commercial institution encompassing cleaning, organizing, sanitizing, and maintaining safety. For the butler, housekeeping has involved highly personalized, that proactive service that goes beyond traditional and cleaning, often including or tracking and untracking and laundry management. So we have a perform activities na tayo for our demonstration for our housekeeping. So let's stand for. For our demonstration, the 3D1, you are the butler. The 3D2, you are the guest. You perform now.
Hello sir, good afternoon. Welcome to PUP Hotel. May I ask your name?
ID Manuel.
So as I check your information, we have already received your check-in information. So you are Emmanuel Rivera. So let me help you with your luggage, sir. So let's proceed to your room number.
Okay.
Just follow me, sir.
Welcome sir, good afternoon. You have our reservation po sir.
Yes,
I will check. Pwede po bang malaman ang pangalan niyo?
Arjo.
Okay, I will check. Okay, Arjo po. Yes, you have a reservation. And can I get your cash?
Sure.
And dadalhin kita sa room number. Okay.
Congratulations, you did very well for your performance in the demonstration in the butler. So next is our Q&A. So may I call Mr. Emmanuel Noguera? So congratulations to all of you. You did very well for our demonstration in Butler. So antayin nyo na lang po yung email ng TESDA sa inyong Gmail na pinasa doon. And then, tapos po doon, yung inano po nyo na number kung tama na inano doon sa ano. And then, congrats guys, you did. And then, antayin nyo na lang kung you are be competent or not be competent. So, antayin nyo na lang po yung ng verification po ng nasa inyong Gmail. Thank you so much.